Okay guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and this is probably one of the most disappointing ways to start off a camping trip. Driving down, having a good drive, going through the mountains, and then, you know, I'm in a national forest, so this started to become the drive-in. Pretty slow going most of the time, because I mean there's some pretty deep ruts in the road and stuff, but nothing too bad until I run across a very disappointing sight. And what is that, Tactical Nut, that made you so disappointed? This is in the middle of the road. I got a folding saw. I got a SOG fast hook and a fixed blade knife. They can't take down a tree that size with, well, not a couple hours worth of work. So as you can see, I popped on the hydration pack. Got the, you can tell here, Springfield with me. The Ontario Marine Combat. Just some essential gear in the hydration pack. I don't think I'm that far from the campground. If I'm not, I'm just going to come back up here, grab my pack, and hike it back in. Because the intention is this to be a 4-day trip. If it, you know, if I go for several miles and there's nothing, I guess the trip will be blown. So hopefully, as I get a little further, the adventure will continue. I was already really excited. I've already seen 3 deer. This is how, you know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Already seen 3 deer in the road. I mean, it's so untraveled that they're confident enough to be in the road at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I don't know, we'll see, guys. All right, back to you soon. Okay, guys, I'm walking about 20 minutes. Doesn't look like the campground is nearby. So you can see where I'm going. I mean, it's really nice. There is, or I have been seeing, quite a few coyote tracks. Somebody's got some stray dogs out here, because there ain't no footprints. Tire tracks, because obviously you can't get through the road. But I mean, it's so nice out today. I mean, humidity is through the roof. I mean, it's the low 70s, and I don't think you can tell by this, but I'm already soaked in sweat. For it to be that cool, the temperature that low, you know, humidity is outrageous, but I mean, it's a gorgeous day. God, I'm so looking forward to this trip. This place called Burrells Ford Campground in Sumter National Forest, South Carolina. You know, I packed light for a 4-day trip, but I packed with the intention of the campground being a 1/4 mile, or the parking lot is a 1/4 mile from the campground. So I'm trying to make a decision here. I mean, I'll walk for maybe another 20 minutes. If I don't see nothing, I don't see nothing. But the hard part is I would have to be so far away from my car in the middle of a road. Not that anybody can drive on it, because you do have the tree in the middle of it. But the Forestry Service came through to clear it out. I mean, you can see how narrow the road is. It's not like, and where I was, it's even more narrow. So you can't really move the car to the side in hopes that somebody can get by if they needed to. So I drove almost 4 hours to get here. That's really disappointing. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, I'm walking for a little bit longer. This may just be a semi-short day hike to... Sorry, I keep looking down, looking for tracks of whatever wildlife's in the area. Every time I hit a spot that's good fresh mud, seeing good fresh tracks. Or I may just try to find another pull-off spot to camp, but my whole intention was to be right on a river. Plenty of water. You can catch some fish to eat. You know, all kinds of stuff, but we'll see. I'll bring you back if I see something cool, whenever I make a decision. Not that poop was all that interesting, but one pile here, and just a couple of feet away, obviously one bigger than the other, maybe mom and a baby. The tracks I was seeing did look like two different size tracks, so I guess that could be very possible as to what that is. But we obviously know the avenue in which they travel, right? It'd be cool to see some, get some on camera. I wish I would have had my, you know, I was driving when I saw the 3 deer. That'd have been really awesome to get on camera. Is adventure camping, right? You want to try to get wildlife when you can. But camera was still in the bag. Used my phone, took a couple pictures of one of them. The others I didn't get a chance. Alright. Still no campsite. Alright guys. This is what area I just walked into. Saw another scat pile of more coyote evidence, a lot more tracks, and some rather large ones with a pretty good distance in between the steps. I mean, this is bear country. There was no claw marks on the front side of it, so I don't assume that it was a bear, although this is a definite area for black bears. But oh, here's some smaller, as you can tell, going the opposite direction where I am. A couple of small ones. Little perspective here. So, decent sized paw print with some little itty bitty ones. And then I've seen plenty of deer track too. And you know, I'm still hiking. I haven't seen any evidence of a campground whatsoever. Been walking for 35-40 minutes. I hike pretty fast. Just taking some quick breaks for a couple of seconds here and there. Look at the size of these. Hopefully you'll see what you're looking at. Foot. Let's see, and but you see the distance in between these? See if that helps. That's a coyote. I don't think they get that big. Or they can take that long of steps in, that long of strides. It does look really fresh, so who knows? Ow! And the mosquitoes are out in force. Sprayed myself down with a bunch of 100% DEET, so I haven't really been getting bit. They're buzzing around my head like crazy. And here, you can read it. Rick's Family Cemetery. And here's what's crazy. There are no trail signs at this fork. That is uphill. That is downhill. I'll give it another 30 minutes of walking. And heading that way, the downhill route. Obviously it's uphill coming back, but you know, this thing says Hicks Family Cemetery, but there are no headstones or anything. But maybe that just means it's up that way. There's the trail. So I'm gonna head this way. Alright. See what we got. I could hear something large walking through the woods. So I'm gonna try to see what it is. It's right over this way. By the way, I took the other path. The other one dead-ended. I guess this is a cemetery. That's all the sign for. Yep. What's the other ones you can't read? I don't know what that one says. Born June. January with backwards in. 8/19. That's kind of cool. I'm not seeing any. 1916. Well, obviously not the original headstone. It's cool. I love old cemeteries. There you go. More headstones over there. And the trail dead ends here. The other trail came to just a huge area of just a big flat of mud, which I wouldn't about go tromping through. I was really hoping I was going to see what was. As soon as I heard it, turn the camera on. Of course, you always get that ding-a-ling-a-ling. I should turn that off. Oh well. All I hear is mosquitoes now. Alright, well, let's take us back to the car. Come up with a new plan. On the way here, I saw a ranger station fairly far back. I mean, this is a national forest, so you So you can, you know, camp anywhere. Just need to find a place that has a turnoff where I can, parking lot where I can park my car. So hopefully that's what I will be doing next, but obviously I gotta hike back to the car first. Unless I find something new and interesting, but I'm retracing my own steps, so. Don't see anything new. Thought I just heard something move again. Guess not. Alright. Just really hoping to come across some deer. Get some good picture footage of them, or any other kind of wildlife would be cool. Wouldn't even mind a little coyote guys came through. Oh well. Talk to you soon. Alright guys, I'm almost back in my truck. And I noticed this, I didn't see it on the way down. There's a patch of fur. And it's, oh, it could be something a rabbit, or I mean a coyote or a bear ate, or I don't know, possibly a clump of fur off a black bear. I think the latter, most likely. But all right, so now it's decision time. There's been no cell service for a decent portion of the way getting here. Definitely none since I've been in the woods. So, rule number one, if you're going to change your location, first thing you do is you tell somebody. I need to tell the wife that I'm looking for a new spot. But first, obviously I gotta find a place where I can get some cell service. And then, I gotta find a new camping area. So, what am I most angry about? Not just this tree that was blocking my path, but it's the GPS that took me to this road, that at the end of this road there's no campground. So if I can find a place in town that's semi near here, ask somebody, maybe find a ranger station. Although that was kind of a far drive back. I just may not have a choice. So let's see all this. This is why I didn't try cutting any of this. And I'm glad I did not take any time to cut any of this out to come and find no campground. That part makes me feel a little better. But I should be able to get turned around on this road. It's a bit narrow. Alright, let me climb through this. When I've made a final decision, I'll let you know. I'm sweating like a pig. 75, but about 1,000% humidity. Good times. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I am back. I actually found the campground. We are now looking at dinner. Got a couple of trout, some ramen noodles, chili dogs. This is a guy I met in the parking lot, pulling up to the actual real campsite, and I'm blinding the camera with the... Yeah, just forget it. I will show you the food. Alright, so yeah, we actually did some fishing. He caught the 2 trout. I caught a baby trout and baby something else. There we go, we're back in focus. It is slightly raining. Can't see the river right now, but yeah, it's been awesome so far. We're having a good time. Like I said, I just met the guy and he hit it off pretty cool. So we will show you, that is his tent. That is my hammock. You probably can't see it that well under the tarp, but tomorrow I actually can film quite a bit more. But as you can see, cooking up pretty good dinner tonight and pretty excited. So we'll talk to you in the morning.